Hello, kids! Welcome to Kids Story Nook. Fairy tales are full of magic, but did you know they can also be full of science? Today, through a story, we'll discover a surprising secret hidden inside something we all love: apples. Our story is called Snow White, Cinderella, and the Mystery of the Browning Apple. And here's the fun part. While listening, you'll also learn a science concept, try a simple activity at home, and at the end, I'll ask you some fun questions. Sounds exciting, right? Let's begin. Once upon a time, on a bright and sunny afternoon, Cinderella walked happily through the forest, carrying a basket filled with shiny, red apples from her garden. She was excited, for she was on her way to visit her dear friend, Snow White. When Cinderella arrived at the cozy little cottage, the two princesses hugged warmly. Snow White's eyes sparkled as she looked at the basket. "These apples look delicious," she said with joy. She quickly cut one into slices, placed them neatly on a plate, and together they sat, laughing and chatting as they enjoyed the sweet fruit. But after a little while, Snow White suddenly noticed something. One of the slices on the plate had begun to turn brown. Her face filled with surprise. "Oh my! I just cut this apple. Why is it already changing color?" Cinderella smiled calmly and explained, "That's perfectly normal. It's something called oxidation." She leaned closer, speaking gently, as if sharing a secret. When you cut an apple, the inside part meets the air. The air has oxygen in it, and the oxygen reacts with the apple's natural chemicals. That's what makes the fruit turn brown. It's almost like the apple is putting on a little brown coat to protect itself. That process is called oxidation. Snow White's eyes widened with curiosity. "So the air makes apples change color? How fascinating!" Then, her expression grew serious as a memory returned. "But wait, when the evil queen gave me an apple long ago, it was already cut, yet it looked perfectly fresh and white. How could that be?" Cinderella smiled knowingly. "Ah, then your stepmother was not only an evil queen, but also a clever scientist. She must have known tricks to slow down oxidation, and I can show you those tricks too." And now, my dear friends watching, would you like to try a little science magic with me? A magic trick that you can do at home? Come on, let's try it together. Take an apple and ask a grown-up to help you cut. Place one slice plain on a plate. On another slice, squeeze a little lemon juice. Wait a few minutes and compare. You'll notice that the plain slice turns brown, but the slice with lemon juice stays fresh and white for much longer. That's because lemon juice has vitamin C, which slows down oxidation. It may look like magic, but really, it's science. Snow White clapped her hands with delight. "Thank you, Cinderella. I've learned that apples are more than just tasty fruit. They're little science lessons." Cinderella laughed cheerfully. "Yes, and the next time you eat an apple, remember the word oxidation. And don't forget the lemon juice trick." And so Snow White and Cinderella discovered that even fairy tales could hold real science within them. For behind every story, there is always a secret waiting to be explored. And now, it's time for your fun questions. Let's see how well you remember the story. 1. Where was Cinderella going with the apples? Answer: to Snow White's cottage. 2. What happened to the apple slice Snow White cut? Answer: it turned brown. 3. Why do apples turn brown? Answer: because of air, oxidation. 4. How did the evil queen keep her apple fresh? Answer: by using a trick to stop browning. 5. What helps an apple stay fresh longer? Answer: lemon juice. Did you get them all right? Great job. Do try the apple experiment at home and tell me in the comments, what happened to your apple slices? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Kids Story Nook, and share it with your friends, because learning is even more fun together.